in from the United States, New Jersey, to be exact.
This is like.
Sibling Things Podcast, we're close as can be. Doug Sketchy, Genevieve, wild and carefree. Always set us fault, but we love her the most. Together forever, we'll always be close.
Sibling Things Podcast.
Please come out and talk to us. We would love to talk to you.
I'm Doug.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, right here. Let's go.
Sibling Sketchy. Sibling Sketchy. Sibling Sketchy.
Mr. Sketchy Doofus.
Sibling Sketchy.
Attention, everyone. Hello.
And now, your host for the Sibling Things Podcast, Doug Hogan.
Pull up here anytime. There we are. Welcome. We are finally back to Sibling Things Podcast. And you can see Sketchy in the camera, which you normally can't see. But welcome to a brand new show. It's been quite some time now, for the simple fact that we've had a lot going on. But I am your host, Dougie, and my big little bro, Sketchy.
Yeah.
Are you out of practice?
Yeah. Sorry,
I
it's been a minute, bro.
Well, I mean, so all right, let's review here. It has been several months.
It's been a minute.
Jenna and Ryan did do an episode that I snuck in on at one point. I got into coaching softball, and that took up a lot of time.
There was a couple fatalities
Huh?
when you were playing ball, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, we don't talk about that.
Oh.
I would hope not. Oh my
Just
god.
like Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
But that took up a lot of time. And it was one thing for the regular season, but then I got into All-Stars, which took up even more time. And that led me to not having any time at all on top of work. And then, of course, summertime hits, and we all do things in summertime. And now here we are.
What about fall? Do the kids play sports in the fall?
So Lily has done fall ball in the past, but it's so demanding from like all of spring and then into All-Stars in the beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
So she was kind of like, maybe I need a little bit of a break because she's going to start high school now. And it's
that's
like,
crazy.
oh, I know. Dylan's graduated. You know, Lena just turned 16. Lily's starting high school.
Yeah,
and
but Dylan's strong and mature, so
Oh.
he'll be all right. But
Oh yeah,
I'm
no
worried
doubt.
about the baby girls.
Yeah, no, and you know what? They're gonna be just fine. So, but yeah, so that's kind of where we've been and where we've been at.
And where's the other turd?
Huh?
Where's the other turd?
The other turd.
Jenna.
I who knows?
Uh,
I don't know. Now she said something about vacation Bible school with Noah, so that's why she couldn't be here with us.
You
tonight.
sure about that?
I think she's secretly like a Satan worshiper, so that's kind of why.
yeah, you don't want people to find that out.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been a while. Like, so they changed a lot of different things on our streaming thing that I'm like trying. I feel like out of practice here. But
Yeah, I feel like I haven't been in here in like a year to do this.
I know.
And if y'all hear background noise, it's hot up this bitch. So we got the fan on. It is what it is.
They'll
And
be
you
all
might hear a car or two.
We're loud enough. We're loud.
Yeah,
It's fine.
we'll be good.
But a lot has happened over this little break. I do want to share first. So this is pretty funny. Our commander-in-chief did an interview and mentioned our sister.
Yep.
So we got to share that. We have to share that real quick. So here we go. Here's the first
The only thing Genevieve has going for her is her two brothers, Sketchy and Doug.
great people, highly intelligent, two of the best Americans. Genevieve should feel very lucky. Great guys. Candidates for the Presidential Medal of Honor for sure.
But it kicked off with this. This is where it really
Great
kicked.
things about New Jersey. Tomatoes, Miss America, my casinos. But if you ask me who is more evil than the Jersey Devil, who is a great guy, by the way, very smart, it's Genevieve from Genevieve Photography, who is frankly not a nice person. She smells like an expired Ritz cracker, horrible stench.
I couldn't agree more. But that wasn't all. That wasn't all.
I got to tell you, photographers are phenomenal. They're good people, phenomenal talent. This Genevieve, though, she is just a strange individual.
Finally, to wrap up the interview.
I don't want to keep beating a dead horse because horses are great animals. They're beautiful. But this Genevieve is what makes our economy horrible. She has a camera, and it's catastrophic. In fact, I am declaring today as everyone flee from Genevieve Day.
I found that, and it was great. I'm like, oh, my God. I was like, I have a lot of fun with this. It makes it sound like a whole interview just where it was just like, hey, tell us about Genevieve.
Genevieve Photography LLC.
I said that one to our group chat, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Because there was one where Joe Biden talked about you, but I forgot to upload that.
That's all right.
I'll have to
You
share
couldn't
that.
understand what he was saying anyway.
Let's find out if they're friend or foe.
Oh man, so that's great stuff. Anyway, so yeah, but I think she should use that for advertising.
She should. Hey, she said she wants to run for president one day.
I'm telling you,
that
could.
might be kind of.
I'm gonna send you all of that to come up with a remix.
Yeah, shit. Okay. I mean, I got a little thing this weekend, but after next week,
that's
I
fine.
got you.
But it cracks up. It says she smells like an expired Ritz cracker.
It was all accurate information. It sounds. You know what I mean?
It was great. So, but yeah. But anyway, what's been going on with you?
Nothing. I've been preparing for this show.
That's what
weekend.
I was.
So
my next question was going to be. Yeah,
I can't anytime so Saturday and Sunday, August 16th and the 17th is the 3rd annual Cricket Life Creations summer auto show.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's happening Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we're having live music with a bunch of local artists. We got Jacqueline Prater coming to sing. We got a band called Issa Rock.
Issa Rock.
Yeah, so it's like it's not just a boulder.
It's a rock.
So,
shout
out my boy Ben Buckner. But yeah, that's his band. And then after him, we have AMI. He's from up Central Jersey.
Okay.
He's a really good singer. He's like electronic type shit, and he can do acoustic shit.
Okay.
But and then after him, the two and only Nate Henderson and Louis Fogg, 2 of the 4 members of Sons of Henry that they disbanded years ago.
Oh my God, that's right.
So I was working so hard on trying to get Sons of Henry reunite for this show,
right?
And I was going to make them headline and everything because it's 2 p.m. The show's from on Saturday 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So we have night shows going on.
Okay, gotcha.
So, yeah, so Nate Henderson, Louis Fogg, they're gonna come do their thing around 7:15.
Right.
Yeah, Issa Rock goes on, and I forget. I posted it online. I'll reshare it.
Yeah, I seen a couple. Like you have a whole set list.
Yeah. And then after Nate Henderson and Louis Fogg, it's that guy Sketchy Rufus. He goes on at 8:15.
He's okay.
Yeah. I'll show you. Hey, my mom. I'll show you a little teaser of what I'm doing Saturday.
Awesome.
And then after me, headlining the show will be from Sail City, from the Zed Pack, Zombino and Suave Elegante.
Zombino, that's the one that you did the
music video.
Left side, east side.
Well, that's the thing. Like he's not like, you know how these rappers are nowadays.
Yeah.
Everybody's a cocky little twerp. Not everybody.
Right.
Most of them, most people.
They rap about the same thing.
Not even rappers. Singers in general.
Everything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get like a guy that's in a band that gets really popular. Guess what? He's gonna be a dick because he knows that, like, oh yes, I get the pussy. But sorry, my mom. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but no, he's humble.
Right.
He likes the same nerdy shit that I do. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's a cartoon guy, that kind of shit.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's really good, and he's headlining this year. But yeah, that's happening on the 16th, and then the 17th, it's just DJ playing all day.
Well, don't you have like a pre-party coming up?
Yeah, that's tomorrow night at the Engine House.
Gotcha. And you're DJing there, right?
I believe that starts at 7, I think.
Good God, it's a whole weekend you got ahead of you.
I know I'm gonna be tired.
Yeah, but you're excited about it.
Yeah. And all the work I'm doing and everything, putting the show together and all that kind of shit, I haven't charged, and I'm not going to charge Andy a dime. I'm doing all this
okay.
because Tara laughed when I said this, but it's true. He's building an empire.
Okay.
One day, his club shit, he knows what he's doing too with the business stuff.
Right.
He's going to be huge one day.
Right.
And then one day he's going to come to me and be like, hey, dude, what do you need? I said, shit. A couple, about 6-slot, 18-inch subwoofer cab for me, with a, that kind of shit. But no, I'm just doing it just to help him,
Well, of course.
And plus, I like doing it.
Well, no, that's good stuff. Like you said, and I know there was a big turnout last year, wasn't there?
For the truck show part. So we didn't have live music last year.
Oh, okay.
All we had last year was Nate Henderson, and
Right.
he serenaded us for a couple hours, and that was awesome because that was early in the day before it started raining and shit. Because it
Right.
rained last year too. The first year was a really good turnout too.
Right.
But I don't know. We're hoping to make it bigger this
Well,
year.
I'll tell you. So I have to mention one of the people that you have, one of the artists you have in that lineup, and that is Jacqueline Prater.
Yeah.
So I don't know her personally, but she's always popping up on social media, and she just does these little quick, like, acapella things. And
Yeah.
she is like phenomenal. She does every like genre, and just the way that she
hits the notes, and she doesn't.
Yeah.
Her voice doesn't quiver when she sings. Like, yeah, she's a really good singer. I'm excited to see her.
Yeah.
See her sing.
and that's awesome to give her this. I don't know her background.
I believe she has done some shows before. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I don't know. But it doesn't matter if you got a show of if you're singing live in front of 2,000 people or 2 people.
Yeah.
Just go up there and just let it rip and have fun, because the stage is a playground when you're up there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You just go up there and have fun. That's all it's about.
I'll never forget years ago when it was me and Tara and Jenna,
Mhm.
and we came up to see you perform
At
in Philly.
oh yeah, at the Voltage Lounge.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you were one of the openers for Whitney Payton.
Whitney Payton, yeah,
And-
and W.
That's right.
Them
Yeah.
dudes were dope. Those guys were good as
And
hell.
that was, and I'll tell you what, that was like packed itself.
That was a good show. I mean, and then my biggest show would have to be the Upchurch show.
Upchurch?
Yeah, that was 1,000 people.
Okay.
Upchurch, and that was in Reading, PA.
Gotcha.
That was so much fun. I actually I took a picture with a fan, and I
Uh-huh.
signed an autograph.
I've signed it all.
Like I was something big.
Listen, I've signed autographs. I'll never forget the very first time I signed an autograph. Rick and I, God rest his soul, we were at a Comic-Con somewhere in PA.
Yeah.
And we had a table set up. At the time, we were with Toxic Radio, and we had a table set up, and we had information about us, about Paradelphia, and we were just there, kind of just spreading the word. And I remember this woman, we had just finished setting up, and this woman and like her teenage daughter walked up and started asking us like about our podcast. So we were like, telling her all about it. And like, it was like a 5-minute conversation. And she's like, and we had our little cards that like promoted the Paradelphia.
Yeah.
And it had our pictures on it. She's like, can we have one? And can you guys sign it?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, what? Like, okay.
What I found best to do is
just
when
just
somebody
let it go.
asks, when somebody asks, be like, All right, I'll sign another one. I'll sign one more, and this is it, everyone. Just make it look like everybody's interested.
Do like they do at the other Comic Cons when you're famous. You pay like $60. You have to take a picture.
I'm pretty sure Bill Murray's charges like $20 for a
signature, and it's like $50 if you want to take a picture with them.
Yeah, but that kind of sucks because him charging $20 per autograph,
right?
Then whatever they're signing is only going to be worth $20. It's not like the value's going to go up,
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I've had a lot of that. So I've been to, I don't know if you've ever been to Monster Mania Con in Cherry Hill. They have it every year, like right around this time.
We're going to Monster Jam this year, Labor Day weekend.
So that's monster trucks. Monster Mania Con is like a horror convention.
Oh, see, I can't do that.
And
I'll be punching motherfuckers.
Well, no, they don't do it like that. They have tables set up, people like, vendors that are of the horror genre, but in this one area that they have like famous people. In fact, I wonder if I could bring it up to see, because I haven't looked to see who is there this year. Like, I mean, they have some pretty big names. Hold on, let me see. Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And all right, Monster Mania 64 15. Actually, tomorrow is the first day of it.
Oh.
So they have two so this year they have David Arquette, who's going to be there from Scream and
from Eight-Legged Freaks.
Louis Guzman. So
Louis Guzman.
he's like big on that show Wednesday now, but he's
okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Jasmine Savoy Brown from Scream, Yellow Jackets. I'm not familiar with that. Lynn McCree, Freddie Rodriguez. That's
my friend.
Judge Reinhold.
Reinhold.
From the Santa Claus. He's the one he's always making fun of his sweaters. The stepdad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was that, what's his name in Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Yeah. There you go. Joel David Moore. I don't know him. There's a lot of no names this year, actually. It's making a liar out of me.
Maybe we're just getting too old. We don't know who the hell's acting.
And that could very well be, too. Like, one year they had like Ric Flair there.
Woo!
And Kevin Nash. There used to be Diesel from WWF way back in the day.
Well, yeah, I knew he started acting.
Scott Jackson. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you have friends?
No. So yeah, but it is pretty funny. I haven't been in forever. It's been a long time since I've been there, but it's pretty cool.
I want to start setting shows up again because like I have the equipment to do so now. Like I can, dude, we got 4 15-inch speakers, 2
that's
speakers, you know what I mean? Like we got a subwoofer.
You can like put
shout out to DJ Evil. DJ Evil, he's gonna let me borrow an extra 18-inch subwoofer, so I'm gonna have 2, so that way I can have a sub on each side of the stage.
Dude, you're gonna have all of
I want
Southern
the sound,
New Jersey.
I just want the sound to be perfect. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be perfect.
And it's good too because with all the speakers, and if I get, he's letting me borrow the other 18, I don't have to push everything so hard. Everything can just stay right at the normal threshold for volume level and everything. I don't have to really cook the amplifiers on the speakers or anything because I have so many speakers.
Right.
They don't have to be turned all the way up to sound decent.
Well, you're going to owe them an electric bill by the time it's done.
That'd be all right. I'm sure there's hooked up to solar somewhere. But here, let me show you. I'll just show you a little preview of the intro.
All right, go for it.
Friday, 5:58 p.m.
Hey, dude, let's go to the Rufus show tonight. This motherfucker's owed me $20 for a month. Let's see the show, then kick his ass when he gets off stage. I'll drive, bro. This fat, hairy dude is going down. Call me back, piece of jabroni.
3 hours later.
Dude, change of plans. Cletus texted and said, Sketchy's there with the Zen pack and a bunch of rednecks, big ass trucks. He said, Country Girls Alone would rock our shit. So forget it and stay home. I'll come over to play Fortnite. Bye.
No, that's
Dude,
it.
I love the background music. The first one is
Taylor Swift, and then you got the Backstreet Boys. I don't know
Boys.
if that came through on there. So, hey, whoever's on there, if you can chat, tell me if you heard that and if it sounded normal.
Why you don't know if the sound's going?
Well, I mean, yeah, because it sounds good in here, but sometimes when it passes through this stuff, I don't know. I was just diagnosing things. That's all.
That's all right.
But yeah, that's the intro.
That's pretty
thing.
cool.
Yeah.
That's funny. Speaking of music, all right. So what do you think about Ozzy Osbourne dying?
I just stopped crying. Can we have to not talk about?
So listen. So he had this big concert. You seen that?
Yeah.
And the poor guy. Well, I guess the story behind it was his doctors and even I think Sharon told him like, dude, you can't. Like, you cannot do it.
Yeah,
You're
hell, he stopped taking his pain meds.
Yeah. And he was just like, no, I got to go on stage one more time. I mean, he was sitting in a chair, like his leg was shaking the whole time. And it was funny when I seen that he did that show, which I think the most brutal part was like he finished with Mama, I'm coming home.
Yeah.
And I had said when I see clips of that, and I see I'm like, you know, now that he's done that, how much more time does he have?
Yeah. And here again,
it was like
2 weeks and 2 days. Yeah.
And then you find out that he passed. It's almost like in his mind, he knew. He's just like, nope, I got to do it.
Yeah.
And
then what? A week later, Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
Freaking Hulk Hogan.
You know what I want to hear if they can AI it? I want to hear them do Ozzy's voice singing Hulk Hogan's theme.
I don't even know how it goes.
Wait, I'm a real American. Yeah. I fight for your life. I want to hear that. So, Jackie says it sounded good on my end.
All right, Jackie. Thank you very much.
That's $50 gift card, courtesy of Jenna B that you'll get within the next 15 years.
Jenna B Photography LLC.
But yeah, no, dude, seriously, it was it was bad. I mean, oh my God, did you know this? So I had found out, and I can't believe I didn't know this because I'm history and all that, especially local. Black Sabbath's very first concert in the U.S. Freaking Rowan. Well, it wasn't Rowan University then.
Oh yeah, what was it called then?
Glassboro State College.
That was it. Yeah,
they were an opener.
They were right. What? 20 minutes
freaking
down the road.
20 minutes down the road. I never knew that. And the day he passed, Rowan University posted that.
Yeah.
That's insane. That you have the guy with Black Sabbath who kind of created the genre of like heavy metal.
Yeah.
You know?
And the guy from what Family Matters? Cosby Show. He passed.
He passed too.
He passed before Ozzy, I believe.
Yeah, I think he drowned.
Yeah, that's what it was. And I heard that where he was swimming, where he drowned, that place was known for people drowning. Like you swim there, but like there's been a lot of drownings and stuff that happened there.
So why would you do that?
I don't know. I mean,
like
it's a shame.
It's almost like the guy with the submarine that wanted to go see Titanic and it imploded.
Fuck that ship. It's fine down there. Just leave it be. I mean, don't fuck the people that's on it, but I mean, like the ship. Fuck that ship because it sank so freaking fast.
Yeah. Well, fun.
It's made of iron, sir.
Fine. Yeah.
I assure you, she will.
Fun fact. So you've seen The Perfect Storm,
of course.
Okay. The Andrea Gale, because it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Did you know the last coordinates that they gave before they went missing? They were only like 50 miles from where the Titanic sinking was.
Oh.
Yeah. So
a lot of conspiracies.
I'm telling you, like, you don't want to freaking don't.
I keep forgetting to tell Dad about it.
Speaking of that, we were having this conversation earlier. Okay. So Ozzy, how like he kind of created the genre for heavy metal.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go through real quick different genres. And who do you think kind of paved the way? So, all right, first of all, we already have Elvis, right?
Yes.
He's known as the king of rock and roll.
Yeah.
Because he kind of took rock and roll and created. I mean, he was controversial in himself because they told him on TV, he's like, I want you to shoot my, do the whole body, because back then on TV it was only waist up. Anything below that was during that time considered pornography.
Elvis was a great entertainer. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, a great singer too,
exactly.
Great songwriter, but yeah, also an entertainer as well.
But the other side of it is he created rock and roll, but a lot of his music he actually took from the black community.
Oh, really?
Because when he grew up.
Well, I know. What's the dog one? Hound dog or whatever?
Hound dog.
I know
right.
that one was definitely.
But
yeah.
when he grew up, he used to like go. He actually like would go to an all black church because back to that all the segregation back in those days.
Yeah.
He went to that, and he even leading up to when he was famous, he would sneak away and go to these clubs because again, you had white clubs, you had black clubs, and he would go there, and that's where he got a lot of his music from. So he paved the way for rock and roll. Okay. Then you have Michael Jackson.
Oh,
King of Pop.
King of Pop, yeah.
Yeah. He kind of took music and he made it, he put more dancing into it. That's where I think the whole pop thing started, and that's why they call him that. Now, who would you say with grunge music? Who paved the way for grunge?
Grunge?
So
I don't know. I mean,
you got to think like the late 80s or early 90s. You don't really know
like grunge too much.
So that's like your so I think I would say like Nirvana.
Oh, okay.
Like those are grunge. Like you got Nirvana, Pearl Jam. So you're kind of in the middle there of Pearl Jam and Nirvana because then you have all of these other.
I'm gonna say Pearl Jam, just because just out of the options. I mean, there's a million freaking bands out there, but like Pearl Jam's a big band, and they're still going, ain't they? I think.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I mean, they were pretty big. I mean, Nirvana was too, but I feel like Nirvana is only as popular as it is because the way that Kirk went out.
I said the same.
That's you know
thing.
what I mean? When somebody knows, when it's like a tragic story and stuff, like people go to that. Doesn't necessarily mean that they like that band better. They just like the story, not like the story, but
Oh yeah.
Okay, Kurt Cobain. That was his name.
Artists always get more famous
and
more when they pass away. I mean, I can only imagine how much money was made with Ozzy's music.
Oh yeah.
As soon as he was already set.
And he's sending from the grave, a dozen roses to Sharon every week.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like that movie. There's a movie like that, except it was Letters or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the
I don't know.
movie. But yeah,
I hate thinking about death.
What do you mean?
I just hate thinking about death.
Oh.
Nobody likes thinking about death.
Well, I've looked for ghosts, so I kind of plus I have it all over my arms between the Ghostbusters, the cemetery. Yeah.
You tripping, bro. You tripping.
What about so here's one. Hip hop. This is your neck of the woods.
All right.
Pay the way. First of all, do you know what the very first rap song was?
Very first rap song?
Yes.
No, I do not.
Rapper's Delight.
Okay, that was the very
that
first
was
one?
the very first of that kind. Okay. Now think of like how hip hop formed in a sense. It gained its popularity.
So I can't really say okay, there's like kings of the generations. Like you had in the beginning, you had who was the guy that sang that song? Was it?
It was like
Cool Mo D?
Cool in the Gang.
Cool in the Gang, whatever. Cool Mo D. Them and like Run DMC, they were the kings of that era.
That was one I didn't think of.
And then turned into NWA, Crackers with Attitude. When they came around, that was the introduction to gangster rap, pretty much.
Right.
I feel. You know what I mean? I mean, it was around then, but like they really expanded it the way that it was.
They really took it to explicit terms.
Tupac, he was more of the birth and inspiration of the lyricists of today's rap.
Okay.
So like Tupac can't really be, in my mind, Tupac's not gangster rap. Tupac is just, he's a lyricist rapper, lyrical rapper.
Right.
Like, he has meaning in his stuff. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean he's, all right, I'm done the studio, I'm gonna go kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, yeah, NWA, I think they did that for the gangster rap, progression. And then if you go even farther, Eminem and Lil Wayne, dude. Eminem and Lil Wayne.
But you wouldn't have Eminem. Just like you would.
Well, and NWA, Dr. Dre.
Right.
So, yeah. So he's got his.
Yeah, duh. That's right.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre with NWA.
So,
yeah.
And then he birthed Eminem, who birthed, all other good rappers.
What about Biggie?
Cent. Biggie was good.
Really?
But another one. I love Biggie's music. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But back to the other thing, I think Biggie's only really as popular because the way he went out.
Really?
If he died of a heart attack, he would. I feel like it wouldn't be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what
don't
you're
know.
saying.
People are addicted to bad energy and death.
The trauma.
Yes.
A traumatic way.
More people would end up watching a video of somebody getting fucked up versus a video of somebody just smiling or like something that'll make
or
you
getting
happy.
baptized or
Yes.
something like that. Right,
because
right.
these freaking screens, you have every time you swipe, your brain just can't register because you have a new opportunity. You're getting excited about something else. Like it's freaking addicting. Oh man, that could be a whole freaking episode. Me talking about this shit. But
what on the TikTok?
Just social media alone.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if I somehow that was so great. One, like the biggest Powerball in the world of like $100 billion or whatever it can be. I will take 75 billion of that.
Mm-hmm.
I will give it to the best hacker in the entire universe, solar system.
You might have some aliens from Jupiter coming down
I'll
to
be
you.
like, listen, bro, $75 billion, all for you. Crash all social media, make it unrepairable. Watch the world change. Well, world will be chaos. People will be pissed off. But hey, go outside, look at the sky instead of a screen.
Well, and the worst part is that nowadays that all goes down to when they're like babies. People are, because you have people that with babies will put like they even have baby tablets where they'll put it in front and be like, okay,
I know my kids had one.
Just have at it. You're a terrible parent.
Well, no,
No,
because I at least acknowledge to them, like, you staring at a freaking screen too long, go outside and play. And they do. They go outside and play for a while. They get off the screens, or they're running around the house, freaking tearing it up. But you know what? I'd rather that than him staring at a screen constantly.
I didn't think about that. How you said when you're scrolling through, everything is constantly changing.
Yeah, like, okay.
So like your attention span.
Yeah, like, all right, I'm watching the tractor pull video. And like, oh, that's cool. Like, that got my brain excited in a certain way because it's something I enjoy.
Right.
So then I swipe to the next one. Could be a commercial. That puts your brain in a different thing, like an annoyed thing, because you don't want to see a commercial.
Right.
Flip it again. It could be something sad or whatever. Everybody says, which I understand, mental health thing, I mess it up because, I went through it too. You went through it. We've all go through it. That's why. That's a big contributor of it.
Right.
Your brain is always firing in different directions. Like, it's just like porn. I know I'm always talking about porn, but it's true. I mean, I'm not an addict to porn.
Right.
But same thing with porn. Why people single people, they get addicted to porn because they don't have anywhere else. And it's constantly excitement. Like, oh, it's endless, whatever I got.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, remember the days when it was like
you just
on
had to
cable
download random videos you didn't see the preview for,
or just anything. Yeah. Now there's like people will make their own and put it up online. Yep. It's literally, it's crazy.
Like
how
OnlyFans. I'm not making shit on OnlyFans.
Your feet are too ugly.
Like $30. Well, it ain't the no, just playing. It's like $30 a freaking month I'm making.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. So you're saying Biggie, you think was big
because of the way he went out.
Because
he did have bops.
But you don't think Tupac was the same way because of how he went out?
Yeah,
it's like So if they didn't,
but you also remember Tupac was kind of like he was really already established and big when Biggie kind of came into the game.
You know Tupac was really?
He wasn't like he wasn't all huge and everything like that, but yeah, like he was already established on the West Coast and everything like that. Biggie was good, don't get me wrong. He had the bops. But like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if he'd still be alive today, there'd be people trashing him on the internet. Just because that's what people do on the internet.
Right.
Trash people. Because they ain't got nothing else better to do.
And you're right, like you said. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together with like NWA. Like obviously NWA, but like with Dr. Dre coming from there. Because you wouldn't even have Snoop if it wasn't for Dr. Dre.
Yeah, because he brought him in.
He is like one of the biggest to this day.
And you know that Dre saw something in him because he
was in prison, right?
Well, no. Because Snoop's from Long Beach, I think. He's from Long Beach, and they were from Compton. So, Dre brought him in. He brought, and he saw something in him because he was a Crip, and they was all Bloods that worked with him. You know what I mean? Like Suge and them, they hung out with Bloods and stuff.
See, it's almost like you had to buy them out. He had to buy them out just to be able to get them through.
I know. See, that's the part of like the music industry shit. Fuck all that. Let's just give me a check and I'll just go to some concerts and everything. But
let's face it though, and I'm not trying to sound like an old guy here, but music these days is just nothing like it used to be. Like
everything's been done.
It's been done. You have all this technology now. Like right now, I guarantee you, I could sing a few bars, sound horrible. You could mix something up, and I sound like the world's best freaking musician.
Even like minimal effort type songs like this.
Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's going aluminum.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like
I want aluminum foil for that. But yeah, like now, like and that even, I mean, that goes back still. Like, look at that all started back in like the early 2000s when you had your Backstreet Boys, your Britney Spears, and all that come in. They were boy band crazy back then. NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Don't forget 98 Degrees.
Yeah, but see, even with them, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC was
they were the
they were the kings of it all.
That's where they came. That's where O-Town came from and all that.
You had O-Town was just a product of that TV show. The same guy who founded Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, he got sued by NSYNC because so the dude Pearlman, Lou Pearlman, I think his name was. He was the one that scanned people into investing in his company. They said an airline, but he never owned any plane. He didn't have an airline. But he also started the Backstreet Boys. Well, Backstreet Boys were getting kind of smart, and he signed NSYNC and had them sign these contracts. You had these young boys sign this thing. So they went on to being like their first year made it huge. That's when a lot of their hits first came out.
Yeah.
They weren't getting paid a dime, though. But Lou Pearlman was still providing for them and making them go on tour, just being away from their families. And they're like, when do we get paid, right? So finally, Lou Pearlman said to him, I want to have dinner with you guys. Bring your families. I'm going to present you all with your first check. So they're all excited. They're thinking that, we are platinum. We're getting millions. Like, this is big. When they sat down, because there's a documentary about this.
Yeah.
The one dude, Lance... I forget his last name.
Lance Hardwood.
Oh, yeah, sounds good. From NSYNC in this documentary said when they sat down, they each opened up their envelope. It was only for like $10,000 each.
I'll be like, why?
And they're like, are you freaking kidding me? No, but they were already multi-platinum freaking superstar. Like, this is when they were out and doing music videos.
So that guy was getting paid, but they wouldn't.
And they tried to fight it. And in the contract, it said that he was considered the sixth member and got majority of it. So they went into this big lawsuit and they went to court and all this. So NSYNC was able to get out of it and went on their own. And that's when they made their next album with Bye 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 on it, because they were able to cut ties with that guy and start making.
Maybe that's why they named it No Strings Attached.
It actually is. They said that.
Oh, shit.
Yes, that is why, because they won. Because one of the things they say when they were in court, the judge that Lou Pearlman was saying, if they want to go off on their own, fine, but I own the NSYNC name. And the judge pretty much told him, my daughters have posters of these guys who are in sync. Okay. No, they get the rights to the name.
Yeah.
And like they cut ties with it. So with that being said, Lou Pearlman, he was pissed at NSYNC. Backstreet Boys, he was still making money off of, but they were like doing their own thing.
Yeah, the Backstreet Boys had like a dark behind the door shit.
Yeah. So he started this Making the Band show.
Yeah. Which
is where O-Town came from.
Okay.
And O-Town came from that. They were probably like, Backstreet Boys, you have NSYNC, and then they were probably like number 3 because they lasted a little longer. They found out they got a record deal from him, and that was during the time when the FBI closed in on Lou Pearlman and all that. And that kind of ruined them. But like all of these artists, this guy screwed over, but a lot of that, he took these terrible singers in a sense. I'm not saying NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were terrible, but that's where this auto-tune came from.
Oh, okay.
You have, he figured out a way to be like, make these like Britney Spears. I'm sorry, she could never sing. maybe in her prime.
Yeah.
But everything is auto-tune.
And especially like even songs you hear nowadays and stuff like that, everything's ran through like a slight auto-tuner. You're just not turning it up, the speed up all the way to make it sound like a robot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just called overproducing. That's all. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, you don't have the voices, like, especially in females, you don't have your Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, or your Celine Dion voices anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe out there somewhere, but the thing
is, I was just listening to Selena's earlier.
Selena, she was another one that and she was just starting to make it in the U.S. when she got murdered.
It was so sad, man.
She was huge in Mexico.
I was like 5 years old when she got killed.
I think it was like 93 or something like that.
Yeah, something.
But it's crazy. And then again, nowadays everything is so electronic, and it's all repetitive.
I can't knock it too much because still to this day, I mean, like we just said, everything goes through an auto-tuner. Like when I sing on my songs, I mean, I'm a decent singer, but I ain't freaking, great or nothing.
Well,
but like I use auto-tune. I just don't turn it up all the way. That's all. Everybody, ain't nothing wrong with using auto-tune.
Well, I want you to turn this into something, but now I want to hear, like, I'm going to do a whole song like that.
Okay.
They have AI apps that says you could do that.
Oh yeah, you just
sing
say they have you say certain words, and then it like takes your voice and it transforms it, kind of like what you did with old Donnie Trump there,
dude.
Yeah,
freaking AI is just unbelievable. You are so white. So yeah, wow, we went on a whole music kick. All right, so so let's talk hip hop. That's your genre. All time, you think in your mind, all time greatest hip hop artist
of all time?
Of all time. Let's hear your top three.
My top three? Oh, okay. Of all time. I guess even new. Obviously, Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad because there's so many. Eminem, Lil Wayne, T.I.
T.I.
is a beast.
I don't know.
You just need, like, if you're ever bored, just pick any random album of his.
Isn't he
and just start listening to some songs.
Isn't he the one song where he's like, "We can do whatever you like"?
Yeah. But like on the songs that he's really going like hard in, like he'll sit there and keep rapping on like this, and he'll never take a breath and take a shit, and that kind of thing. Like, and he don't stop. Like, but like everything he says a lot of sarcastic shit, and I think it's like it. So yeah, that's my top three.
How about Busta Rhymes? What do you think?
Busta Rhymes is cool.
He just had the fast.
Yeah, he's got the fast thing. Yeah, the fast.
I think Eminem. I looked at. He is the. He has a record, like one of the world records.
Yeah.
For being a freaking white dude from Detroit.
Yeah.
That started out with, "Hi, my name is." Remember when that came out?
Yep.
Remember that channel on cable, The Box, where you could just turn it on? It was called The Box. People could dial 1-800 and it would charge, but like it was just music videos.
Yeah, I remember that. And you scroll through to see different genres.
No, it was just one channel of music videos.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Maybe you were too little.
Dang, I was just a little boy then. What am I doing here?
I don't know, but I want to hear other people's what other genre you like? Hold on. You like rap? Aren't you country?
Metal, country, reggae?
No, you are. I get it.
Huh? I one time said to my boss I had to fix a roof. And I'm not saying this like in ignorant or anything. So please, whoever's listening, don't take that. Don't take it this way.
Right.
I had to fix the roof on one of our buildings, and he said, "Hey, how'd you make out today up there?" And I said, "Good," because I grabbed a bucket of tar and I, fixed some spots on it. I said, "Good, I retarded." And he said, "Hey, you said it, not me." And I'm like, "Oh my God." He got me. He said, he said, "Hey, you said it, not me." And it took me a second to register. I'm like, "What?" Oh.
Well. All right. Good stuff.
Oh, I miss that boss.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's not there anymore.
Yeah, I do miss him.
We did say that. Well, wait, isn't his son back with doing videos?
Oh yeah, he's been.
I thought he stopped for.
He stopped for a little bit. Yeah.
What is it? Joggernaut? Or what?
Well,
or should we not say?
Yeah, I shouldn't say it just because.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
What's it matter?
Yeah, I mean, who cares? Everybody that listens knows where to fucking work anyway. But I just,
All right,
just
all
a
right.
hell of a hand.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. All right, what do you think?
Is this your thing?
You want to get into something? Some spooky stuff.
Let's do it.
Think it's frightened Douglas. He stands in the pitch black cloud. Ghosts and shadows might surround us, but folks the rays in the crowd.
We're gonna go ghost hunting. I'm charging people 99 cents for that download to be their ringtone.
And see, that's the other thing. I hope it sounded good, because it's like when I run music through the laptop, it tends to clip out. It's the limiter dropping it, but still,
Listen,
I love that freaking
You
thing.
got to do me a favor. You got to send me that MP3. I want that as my ringtone.
Okay.
Yeah, like I do. It's like, especially I like how it refers to some. What's it say? Douglas.
Nothing can frighten Douglas. It's good. The song's called Nothing Can Frighten Douglas. He stands in the pitch black crowd. Plus, and it's my scream in the beginning.
Dude, that is fantastic. And then at the end, it's I want to go.
We're gonna go. We're gonna find it. There we go. Hang on, here comes.
We're gonna go ghost hunting. We're gonna go ghost hunting. Listen, in let's see, in October, beginning October, this is like my 12th year I'm doing the Mullica Hill Ghost Walk.
Oh, okay.
And right before, I know, right before I start my tour, because usually I'm the first one, because I had my stuff set up at a place, I almost want to like appear from the corner from the group that I'm giving the tour of, you know, and just have that play. Nothing can sound right in Douglas, right? And then all of a sudden I come in like, I want to go ghost hunting. Like, if we get like the fog, we got to set that up. Be like, boy, this guy's
look what I pulled out.
This guy's got something. So, all right, here we go. All right, so I got to ask you, have you watched any of this news or seen any of this news about Annabelle?
Annabelle.
The doll.
No.
Okay. So you know who Annabelle the doll is, correct?
Yeah, it's that little creepy looking. I've seen YouTube reels.
So people think, so they did the movies like The Conjuring and Annabelle.
How's it pronounced?
And Annabelle.
No, the other one.
The Conjuring?
I always thought it was The Conjuring.
Okay. Well,
I'm always saying Conjuring, but I guess I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah, then people look at you, oh, aren't you special?
Yeah, he's special.
So the Annabelle doll in the movies is like this doll, and it looks just pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
But the real Annabelle doll that it's based off of is a Raggedy Ann doll.
Oh,
okay. So Ed and Lorraine Warren, who are like the original ghost hunters from Connecticut, they went around and they ghost hunted for people. Like, I mean, this was like back in like the 50s and 60s. And
damn, I didn't know they did it back then.
Oh yeah.
Well, did they have like EMF things or whatever?
They would use a lot of their techniques they would use was everyday things like electrician equipment. They used old tape recorders. Like I
guess it still had frequencies the same frequencies going through it.
In fact, Ed Warren was not Catholic. However, he was the only person to be granted permission from the Catholic Church to assist a Catholic priest when doing exorcisms for clients.
Yeah.
So they were a pretty big deal. And Lorraine Warren was like flamboyant. Oh my God.
Yes.
Wow.
Hello. How are you tonight?
Set that completely up. It's
all right, darling. We accept you either way.
She was a clairvoyant.
A clairvoyant?
A clairvoyant, which means she could see things, feel energy, different things like that. So anyway, part of what they did was when people called them, a lot of times they would find in some cases that these things that they were experiencing was due to objects that they had.
Oh, okay.
One of this case in particular was the Annabelle doll, which was something that was passed down that was as Raggedy Ann, and it ended up being like possessed.
That's
so
creepy.
They took this Raggedy Ann doll and they put it in a case and they left it. They had it in her house, and they have other haunted objects they got from other investigations. and they turned it into the Warren Occult Museum.
Okay.
This stuff was so cursed, they would have a Catholic priest come like 3 times a week to bless it.
Why can't you just burn it?
Can't do that. It'll just that you're talking about all kinds of
that'll just go to a new host.
It will, yes, it will just not be good. So they kept these items and they would just bless it, so they would kind of stay in this thing they had detached from their house, and it was called an occult museum, and it was like, don't touch these objects. Annabelle, you couldn't touch. It was in an encasing, and they said this doll of all the things here is the absolute most possessed. Don't ever take it from its case. Don't ever take it from this museum.
I wouldn't even want to look at him.
Okay, yeah. So Ed passed away many years ago, and Lorraine passed away just a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, their nephew, who was part of inherited their property, a lot of stuff. He decides to partner up with this guy named Ryan Beal, who used to host Paranormal State, which was a popular TV show many years ago. Ended up going to prison for frauding people. He gets out of prison. He becomes friends with the Warrens' nephew. What do? They take Annabelle and they remove it and take it on a countrywide tour. Okay. So a lot of bad things happened during this tour.
Of course it was in a church. I shouldn't have did that.
They ended up just recently, over the past couple of months, took it to Gettysburg.
Oh my God.
And they had it on display in Gettysburg. One of their team members, one of the people who helped build the traveling case, was found dead the following night in his hotel room.
Killed him.
And they don't have any idea what was wrong with him. They said he didn't have drug abuse, didn't have any health issues. He was just found dead in his hotel room.
Why would you steal something like that?
Prior to that, they took it down to, I think, Georgia. And as soon as they got to Georgia, this old historic plantation house just caught fire. So
I was outside of my plantation, looked back in my house, and that bad boy was up on fire. I had to get everything out, but they remembered I lived by myself. Damn it, I lost my shit. Lost my moonshine and my weed.
But I was high after that fire.
I was high as hell, boy. I tell you, I smelled that smoke from a mile away. It made me go, then I had to go kill me a pig and make a fire because I got hungry as shit.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, so the Annabelle doll is back at this occult museum in Connecticut. Okay.
Thank goodness.
However, do you know the comedian Matt Rife?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he is now the new guardian and owner of the Annabelle doll.
I ain't never gonna have one of those.
And that is because he purchased the property as well as all of the stuff in it.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the story. Comedian becomes new guardian of haunted Annabelle doll. The doll, along with Ed and Lorraine Warren's home and museum, has been acquired by comedian Matt Rife. The notorious doll, which was featured in some of the recent films in the Conjuring series, was acquired by the Warrens, two of the most famous paranormal investigators in history back in the 70s. I'm sorry, 70s, not 50s.
Okay.
The story goes that it was originally gifted to a student nurse who was later told by a medium that it was possessed by the spirit of a deceased girl named Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Before long, it was rumored that the doll had exhibited malicious behavior, ultimately leading to the Warrens taking possession of it and keeping it on display at their museum.
She tried stabbing me when I was taking a pill.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
The doll made headline news again recently when Dan Rivera, who had been traveling around the U.S. with it as part of the Devils on the Run tour, died suddenly in his hotel room. This was in Gettysburg.
Oh, he could have had the Narcan.
While this might seem to have been the end for Annabelle, reports have since emerged that the doll has been acquired alongside the Warrens Museum by stand-up comic Matt Rife and YouTuber Elton Castee for an undisclosed sum. I don't know who the YouTuber is. Rife noted that the building is one of the most important and prominent pieces of paranormal history in the world. Ed and Lorraine Warren took demonology, ghost hunting, and paranormal investigating and made them mainstream, he said. The Conjuring films are my favorite scary movies of all time. So I'm incredibly honored to have taken over one of the most prominent properties in paranormal history.
Stupid, bro.
Rife now plans to reopen the museum to the public and allow overnight stays. Still can't believe we're the new owners, Casti wrote, sitting on their porch now looking at all the photos of them at this house. We're going to make this the best paranormal investigation location on the planet. Listen, when I tell you, like, you're pretty, like, whether you believe in it or not, there is some screwed up stuff that happens with these things.
I bet.
And
I mean,
this comedian and YouTuber, which don't get me started on people who want to be famous on the internet.
Yeah.
They buy it. And now they're like, yeah, we're going to invite everybody in.
Yeah.
And I could imagine.
It's all,
yeah.
It's all for show. It's all for fucking show.
They don't know what they're messing with. And the fact that he's like, oh, I was a big fan of those scary movies and now I own the real one. All right, well, we'll see.
Until that doll fucking wakes up when you're sitting in your office and it just goes,
hey, y'all.
And 15 years later, they're making a movie about how you were mysteriously murdered by a doll.
And the last thing you heard was,
I got rifed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good luck to him and this YouTuber.
I guess he's not going to be around that much longer.
Yeah, and it's funny because I like him. He's pretty funny. He's one of them crowd worker comedians.
Yeah.
Oh, he's freaking hilarious too.
That's all the comedians do nowadays. It seems like they just pick somebody out in the crowd and they just start either roasting them or just talking to them. That's their comedy sketch. Like, want some old school stuff, man.
Just a big roast.
Yeah.
All right. So next, a Minnesota man murders his neighbor who he thought was an alien. If you thought your neighbor was an alien, would you murder him?
No, I'd ask him if he's an alien. And well, my neighbor's pretty cool, so I'm sure he'd be honest. He'd be like, yeah, dude. And he'd like take his mask off, and I'm like, whoa, dude, you are a freaking alien. That's cool. I know an alien. I'm like, are you gonna like kill me? He'd be like, oh no, dude, we're just chilling.
We will fly to the moon.
Yeah. Yeah, like we've been here for 750 years already. So like, no, I ain't gonna take you anywhere, kill you. I mean, that'd be cool though. But yeah, my
you just like had this whole setup on.
Yeah.
If you now you should go to your neighbor and be like, I just have a question.
Yeah.
Are you an alien?
No, dude.
I want to go to the moon. I would go to the moon. I would. I definitely would. I want to go to the moon. I would go to the moon. That's what I want you to do. If he says yes, ask him to take me to the moon. All right. So a bizarre murder case saw a 38-year-old man shoot and kill his neighbor while believing her to be extraterrestrial. Oh my God. The incident began last week when a witness who presumably lived at the man's home recalled being woken up in the middle of the night by the suspect to be told that their neighbor, a 70-year-old woman, was in fact an alien and that a spaceship was coming to take them away. The man then reportedly called the neighbor up and asked her to come around to help him with something. Imagine a 70-year-old woman getting that call. Hey, so can you stop by later and help me with something?
Oh, yeah, baby. I've been doing my Kegels. I'm on my way over. Hold on. Do you want teeth or are you on your teeth? One way or another, your world is about to be rocked.
The man then reportedly called the neighbor up. Oh, okay. I said that. When she arrived, he shot her 7 times with a firearm. 7 times.
7 times.
Somehow, she was able to make it back to her house.
Damn.
And while first responders were initially able to ask her what happened, she sadly succumbed to her wounds and died shortly afterward.
But she actually made it out. She's like,
bitch, I'm from the South Side. You think you're going to get rid of me that easy? I don't think so. Plus, I brought old Ruger with me.
She was able to even tell the people what happened to her.
Yeah.
And then she's like, all right.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
That does it for me. The suspect was later apprehended after breaking into a nearby house. Exactly why the man had believed that his neighbor was an alien is unclear, but it would be reasonable to assume that he was either experiencing mental health problems or was under the influence.
I'm so not a raper.
Whatever the case, the fear of being carried away in a spaceship prompted him to commit murder. He will appear again in court. Oh, he did appear on August 8th, so I'm curious now. I have to follow up to find out what happened. Listen, I don't know. Like, if someone suspected you of being an alien, I would say stay away, but this guy didn't even like say, hey, I think you're an alien. Can you come over? I want to ask you something.
And he probably freaked out and went,
but what if he
Okay, buddy, I'll be right over.
What if they found out he was right?
That'd be some crazy shit.
But like all of a sudden they get there, it's like she got shot 7 times and she told us what happened and then she just collapsed.
But look, she just winked at me.
So yeah, you gotta ask your neighbor if he's an alien.
I'll probably text him right now. He's probably still awake. That man, all he does is work.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he runs the funeral home.
Go figure.
We should ghost thing that now. I guess that would probably
that would be a little that'd be a little messed up.
That'd be disrespectful. We don't want to do that.
Yeah. But oh my god. Now hopefully we won't start a rumor that they don't know which funeral.
Yeah, they don't know that we're in freaking Brigantine.
Oh god. Now there's gonna be a headline. Brigantine Funeral Home somewhere owned by a possible alien.
Oh my god.
Oh, could you imagine? That'd be fantastic. Oh my god. We should do it. All right, let's see. Up next, we have. Did you ever watch Poltergeist?
No.
What?
No. I'm not a horror movie guy. I am scared of horror movies. The only horror movies I really actually liked to watch was the original Halloween.
Okay.
But only at Halloween time.
Okay.
House of 1,000 Corpses, just because I've seen it a million times.
Sick.
And The Devil's Rejects. That was a really good freaking movie.
Listen, I like Rob Zombie. I respect the guy. He does great, but he's sick. But like those are the only two that I would say were decent.
Yeah.
I mean, he did his number one, his wife Sherry Moon is in all of them.
Yeah.
And
she's naked in all of them.
Right. But like he did that one Witches of Salem or something where she was in it.
Yeah, see, I didn't see it. But he's just freaking graphic.
and he really is. I mean, Dwight's in House of 1,000 Corpse.
Is he?
Remember in the beginning he was with the group. And young Dwight, he was the one that they turned into like fish boy.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
been a long time since I've seen it. I gotta watch it again.
Dwight's in that, yeah. So all right. So anyway, well, apparently going back to like staying in these horrible places, you can now stay at the house from the 1982 movie Poltergeist.
What about the Amityville Horror House? Would you stay in that?
I don't think that's standing anymore.
Oh, they finally burnt that down.
With Amityville Horror, I might have the two mixed up. Hold on, let me read this. Okay. So those brave and wealthy enough to spend the night in the literal house that the movie was filmed at, directed by Tobe Hooper and written by Steven Spielberg, Poltergeist told the terrifying tale of a family who became haunted by a malicious entity that culminated in their youngest daughter by being pulled through a portal to the other side. Starring the late Heather O'Rourke, the film remains firmly entrenched in minds of anyone who grew up watching it back in the 80s and is still considered a classic to this day. There have even been references to a curse involving many of the people who starred or worked on the film, adding to its reputation as one of the most unsettling movies ever made. Last year, we reported that the original house in Simi Valley, California, that was used during the movie's exterior shots was up for sale for an eye-watering $1.2 million. We'll round it.
That's actually not a lot for a house nowadays.
Yeah, right. Since then, the house has been snapped up, and now its new owners have not only restored it to its former glory, but have also made it available to guests who want to spend the night there. Impressively, the interior has also been updated to look almost exactly as it does in the movie. There's even a swimming pool outside, though presumably there are no skeletons in it. Did you know that the movies, some of the skeletons that Jo Beth Williams encounters when she falls in the pool were actual real bodies and not props? I think I did know that. No wonder the film has such a creepy reputation. And then you can check out the house website and I guess book a stay. So the reason I wanted to read that first is because Amityville Horror. Yes, Amityville Horror was actually based on true events.
Yeah. It was a guy killed his family, wasn't it?
So they took the story of the guy who killed his family because he later then tried to plead insanity that like the devil, made him do it and all this and that. And they twisted that into a movie that
I saw the Ryan Reynolds one. That was a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not based on like actual real timeline of events, but it's based on a real event.
Yeah.
I mean, a guy murdered his family and claimed this, but everything that happened in the movie. Now, one thing about Amityville Horror House was it got to be so overwhelming for that town for people to go there, break in. The townspeople tried to light it on fire, which I believe they successfully did.
And that's probably why it's not standing no more.
Yeah, like it finally just got wiped away because these movies come out, okay, and people take, like in this case it was a real event, but people take them literal.
Yeah,
like I'll give you a prime example. One of my favorite horror movies, which a lot of people disagree because they didn't like it, but Blair Witch Project.
Oh, I love that movie.
So Blair Witch Project, not only is it again a terrifying concept, but it's how they did it was freaking genius.
Yeah.
This was the very first found footage film. Okay. When they made the movie, they found the two guys that were in it and the girl.
Yeah.
They were like film students. They said to them, they wanted to find people that weren't known.
Yeah.
Because
they wanted to pull this off as long as they could.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they filmed this and they put it out there as, oh my God, this is found footage in Burkittsville, Maryland of the Blair Witch, and these kids are missing. They were putting up missing posters. They had real people, search parties, go out to Burkittsville, Maryland to search for these kids, and they were kind of told
because they really thought that it was real. Yeah.
Not only that, when they filmed the movie, it was genius. Each one of them were given, they knew what they were doing. They knew, okay, here's what you're doing. You're going and you're filming, basically trying to find you're documenting the Blair Witch.
And they gave them the equipment and all that.
So they gave them the cameras. They said
cameras, infrared.
You kind of picked out my brain, but they gave them what they needed. They knew they were going out to film, and they were said, you're going to be afraid because we're going to make shit happen to scare you.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you what it is. Then they gave them each their own note cards. They said, do not share these note cards with one another. Every day, you're each going to read your note card on its own. That's what you have to do.
Okay.
So everything that they did, all the setup, they didn't know that in the middle of the night they were going to hear kids and the scraping of the tent. You know what that was? That was 4 producers scraping at their tent, and they put a speaker up outside, and the kids that were laughing, the director, he recorded his kids on a playground for 15 minutes, and that was a recording of it.
That's crazy.
And
I didn't know any of this.
Yeah. So when they did all that, it was like, you're going to walk in the woods. Here's a map. This is the route that you go. You have to do this. Like, to the point that it was genuine fear. They knew they were filming a movie, but everything that happened, whatever happened with his character.
Yeah. They wanted it all. They wanted to be authentic,
Yes.
because if they told them, oh, just act scared, it wouldn't be.
No.
Yeah.
They knew it was a movie and it wasn't real, but they said shit got freaked out. And then after they were done filming, they were like, now you're going to lay low.
Yeah.
To the point the movie came out, they were literally missing in a sense. Like, these people, they made their appearance at, I believe it was the MTV Movie Awards.
Yes, it was. When they won their,
they said, winner, these 3, Blair Witch Project, and here the 3 of them come out on stage.
Yep.
And it blew everyone's mind. And they're like, well, everyone.
And then the guy Mike on there, he got a part in Air Bud.
Yeah, they
as
did.
The animal catcher guy.
In fact, the girl, Heather, she lives over in Chester, PA.
Yeah, she's been on Always Sunny on Philadelphia.
Yeah, and she owns a weed farm.
Nice.
Yeah, she owns a weed farm where she grows it over in PA or something like that.
That'd be cool. Somebody should dump me and me, Tasty, and Danger.
Mm-hmm.
Dump us out in the woods and make that scary shit happen.
Well, I'm going to announce something that I don't want to give too much detail.
Okay.
Remember Mario Cerrito?
Yeah.
Okay. Filmmaker. He's got he just released Human Hibachi 3, which is the third installment.
Yeah, we had him on the show before.
Yeah, third installment. Dude has won many awards on his movies and everything. So many years ago, I met Mario through Rick with Paradelphia.
Mm-hmm.
And the three of us always talked about a horror film that surrounded ghost hunting and like, not like the Blair Witch, but you think of that, but think more horrific on like a horror side. Okay. Anyway. Well, a big popular thing is found footage nowadays. Mm-hmm. So Rick passed away, unfortunately, and Mario and I have always kind of talked with one another about, hey, we should really do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, him and I met a couple weeks ago at Dad's.
Okay.
And introduced him to Dad. And we are currently writing a script for a found footage film.
Oh, yeah.
That is going to be based on just that.
Yeah.
I'll give you the details
Hell
when we're off the air.
Shit, I want a cameo.
Well, but hey, no, that's fine. But it's gonna be it's really cool. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, and it really is. Like seriously, the whole thing is he's the writer. He's written scripts. He's written movies.
Yeah, yeah.
Him and I have a joint thing where we go on. I'll put in like my notes of different things. And I told him, dude, you're the writer. Whatever you think works, here's my ideas. You throw it in there.
Yeah.
So right now in the middle of writing it, but he's put it out there to especially one, we'll just say a film entity like Empire, and they have a strong interest and are waiting on a script.
Dude, that's gonna be freaking awesome.
So yeah, definitely will be more
good. I still have that mini script of what I remember I wrote of the
yeah. Oh yeah, no, and it's
I'm excited about it too.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too. I do want to hold on. Where's it at? So that's going to be the name of it.
Okay.
That will sell just as big as Amityville Horror. Now, I will tell you this. The one thing that concerns me is just that. I don't want it to like turn into...
Dad's going to have a bunch of people knocking on his door.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
But it's really, I'm really excited about the finally that we're going to put something together that,
that's pretty cool that you're doing that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait for
Oh, don't worry. Listen, I ain't gonna lie when I have thought that when the time comes, I'm going to need probably some extras, especially from you and the fam.
I can be scary if you need me to be scary.
When it comes to different things, like, oh my God, especially if it's like terrifying, like spirits of kids. Oh, Daxton, it's just like, dude, just run.
Running towards you.
Just run. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, no, but seriously, it's going to be cool. I'm excited to get,
I'm excited about it too.
Actually, oh my God, Jackie Graham on here.
Jackie.
So she just put on here, if you need abandoned looking buildings, let me know. How?
What's good?
So listen, one of the things that we have been looking for, because we have the location, but we need an extra spot, like a dwelling. And I have been trying to think hard and look at that. So, yeah, Jackie, I'm going to be in touch with you. I didn't even realize she had that connection.
He'll hit you on the DM.
Oh, man. Okay. So, you'll be hearing from me. That's crazy. All right. See, I'm glad I made some kind of little announcement with this, So
we ain't talked to Jackie Graham in a minute.
But, yeah, I know. We have come back on because she still owes me a get on there and drive her hot rod thing.
Yeah.
Was it Gold Dust?
That was her brother or his brother's.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Gold Dust still.
Yeah, I think theirs was called what? Out of Gas or something? What did you say? How sounds good.
I can send pics.
That's what she said.
Ah, that is. Well, it is. That's so that's that's going to be cool. So definitely listen, I have specifics on all kinds of different stuff. Like right now we're in the writing phase, but
well, yeah,
it's actually not. It's something that's not in a sense too complicated. He has some people who are good actors, actresses, who he said that, when we get to that point. So I'm just trying to find a good cast for the concept, because when I tell you what the concept is,
yeah,
it's pretty cool, which I'll tell you about that off.
Step aside, Golden Globes.
Oh man, what do you call, how music is going aluminum? What do you call a movie award? Like, is that
fart noises?
Stop with the Fart Noises Awards on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So yeah. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm sorry. There was one more I needed to share. Actually, I didn't put it in my queue.
You forgot to finish.
But we kind of got onto this kick that I figured I'd bring this up. You know who James Cameron is? Near, far,
that's Celine Dion.
I know. Where is that song from?
Titanic.
And James Cameron did what in Titanic? He was the director.
Oh, I thought it was the guy.
No, that's Leo.
Boyfriend.
That's Leo.
No, the boyfriend.
Anyway.
Yeah.
James Cameron not only did Titanic, but he also wrote and directed Terminator.
The Terminator.
Mm-hmm. So James Cameron, Terminator-style apocalypse could still happen. Dude, listen, I'm telling you, I've been saying this forever. Everything that's happened in Terminator is going to come true.
It's true. I have direct knowledge of this.
The legendary movie director recently spoke out about the main threats to human civilization in the 21st century. Cameron, who has directed blockbusters such as Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and Titanic, is now planning to take a break from his Avatar. That's right, he did Avatar 2. Never watched it.
They painted me all blue.
Franchise to direct a film based on the book Ghost of Hiroshima, an account of the nuclear bombing of the Japanese city during World War II. During an interview with Rolling Stone magazine, Cameron maintained that while he used AI professionally, the technology still had the potential to bring about the end of the world. I do think there's still a danger of a Terminator-style apocalypse where you put AI together with weapon systems, even up to the level of nuclear weapon systems, nuclear defense, Counter-Strike, all that stuff, he said. Because the theater of operations is so rapid, the decision windows are so fast, it would take a super intelligent to be able to process it, and maybe we'll be smart and keep a human in the loop. But humans are fallible, and in other words, humans are dumb. And there have been
they didn't vote for me a second time.
There have been a lot of mistakes made that have put us right on the brink of international incidents that could have led to nuclear war, so I don't know. He went on to note that the three biggest threats to humanity are the climate crisis, nuclear weapons, and the rise of superintelligence that exceeds the capability of humans. I feel like we're at the cusp in human development where you've got the three existential threats. Woo! Climate and overall degradation. Now he's using big words. Of the natural world, nuclear weapons and superintelligence. They're all sort of manifesting and peaking at the same time. Maybe the superintelligence isn't the answer. So I've been saying that forever.
Yeah. AI is going to be a big problem. It's already becoming a big problem.
Okay. It's funny when you have things, when they say this.
The only thing Genevieve has going for her is her two brothers, Sketchy and Doug. Great people, highly intelligent, two of the best Americans. Genevieve should feel very lucky. Great guys. Candidates for the Presidential Medal of Honor for sure.
My whole thing is they're great for that, and they're great for making the music and all this and that, but they're doing so much with it to the fact that you have freaking car. Would you get in a car that didn't have a driver?
Fuck no.
If you had a taxi and had a car roll up with nobody in it.
I don't like getting in the car with tires driving. So no, I ain't even getting in the damn car with no.
But what happens? Because they do learn.
Yeah.
You have a way of programming it to a limit, but then again, do you really?
Yeah.
Because think
you
about
saw that one robot that was freaking out when they were testing on it. It just started swinging.
Yeah. Well, just think about this, your computer that we're running this off of right
I've seen
now.
Transformers. I know what that little webcam can turn into.
Right.
Turn
but
into
like,
a freaking robot.
You can store, yes, there's a limit, but you can store so much stuff in here. Now, granted, you can't store this to turn into walking, but like it can also act as like let's say you get an engineer that makes a robot.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we're making it, but we'll limit it so it doesn't take over. But like deep down, they're like a terrorist.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we're going to make this.
Yeah.
And then you make that to be able to make more. And it's just,
I'm going to make a toaster run after you. And then as soon as you push down the toast, kaboom.
Yeah. What would you do if you woke up in the morning, getting ready to go to work, and your toaster was like standing there talking to you?
Waking up. Yeah. And I just hear something coming up the steps. And I look and it's just like,
What's up?
I'm like,
just kick it.
What ting kong bing chang tong.
So yeah, it's crazy. We're all going to die from. I would be more afraid of AI than aliens, because I mean, let's face it, we're the laughing stock of any alien.
Are we though?
They're highly intelligent. If they can travel all around, they look at us.
I'm pretty intelligent, I think.
Me too.
I know quantum physics is.
Okay.
And the thing that the last scientist just promoted, I forget what it's called off the top of my head.
Sometimes I start to say things and I just keep on going, not knowing where it's going to end.
Yeah. Don't ever do anything to anyone.
Wait.
In any way.
Hold on. Wait, Michael. I want to learn this by heart. Don't ever do anything. This is
ready.
All right, this is the best advice anyone will ever hear. So I want everyone that's listening, whether it's live or later on, take this advice. Don't ever, for any reason, do anything to anyone for any reason, ever, no matter what, no matter where or who you are with, or where you are going, or where you've been, ever, for any reason whatsoever.
Sometimes I just start rambling and I don't know how to stop.
That is the best thing ever. Speaking of that, didn't we put Jackie Graham up for a challenge that like she needed to watch The Office?
Yeah, how you making out with that,
We need
Jackie?
to follow up on that and make sure, yeah.
Jackie.
But yeah.
Her and her husband were cool. They're invited to the cookout.
What cookout? I wasn't invited to a
Septemberfest.
cookout.
They have a Septemberfest cookout every year.
Yeah, I'm actually off that day. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good stuff.
All right.
Can you hand me my phone down there, please?
I do everything.
I don't have much.
Jeez.
I'm just like, see if I pull my phone here.
Now my back hurts. I need a drink.
I got vodka Smirnoff right there. That's what you want.
Oh, she says, yeah, I'll have rewatch. I think she called us Riri's.
I've never in all my days.
All right, we'll give her 30 days. 30 days. That's it. No work, no kids, no family, no husband. It's just The Office.
Well, man, yeah. Yeah, I get real hard at work at that. So,
yes.
do you know I just found out. Do you know what I really just found out, and I wish I didn't find out this way. You remember what do you know what the difference between a rectal thermometer is and a regular oral thermometer?
No.
The taste.
No. Yeah. I thought that you were being
Sketchy's turn. Anyway, yeah.
That was mine, but auto-tuned. That was my screen.
That was actually one of my songs.
I legit thought you were being serious about the thermometer. I thought we were about to get some kind of medical breakthrough.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Have you ever seen an elephant hide behind a telephone pole?
No.
Pretty damn good at it, ain't they? I tell you. All right.
Yeah, real quick, you know how freaking dangerous they are in the wild?
Oh, yeah. They'll stomp your car. Squishy.
Do you watch Naked and Afraid?
No.
Okay.
I watched Love is Blind. Love Island. They're kind of the same thing, but they're not afraid.
What?
Love
No,
Island.
That is nowhere near the same.
No.
Anyway, Naked and Afraid, like they'll get on. They'll be like in Africa, and like these elephants just like walk up to freaking trees that have been just swaying there for 150 years. And here comes this, and it just knocks it right on over. And it's like 10 feet from them.
Yep.
They're freaking dangerous. Anyway.
Well, what happened when 2 slices of bread went on a date? It was loaf at first slice.
All right.
Why do crabs never volunteer?
Because they got crabs.
Because they're shellfish.
Offensive to anyone who has shellfish allergy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out, Dad. I had a quiet game of tennis today. There was no racket.
Jesus.
What's a shark's favorite saying?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me think about
A
it.
shark's favorite saying.
Well, all they do is swim. I don't know.
Man overboard. Who
Ah,
got on there? Who's that there talking? Is that Dawn?
Dawn is on. Hi, guys.
Who's
Dawn Pooney?
Dawn Pooney. Oh, hello.
We will be her entertainment.
All right.
At her wedding in a couple of months.
Oh, word.
Yes.
Okay.
We will be singing rather than playing music using auto-tune. Another day is gone, and I'm still all alone. Yo, see? Auto-tune that. You're welcome, world. Anyway, go ahead.
What did one slice of bread say to the other before the race? You're toast.
For a second, I thought you were repeating the loaf one.
I poured some water over a duck's back yesterday. I don't think you can. Oh, yeah, that's stupid. Hey, how did I? That was fucking dumb. What did the movie Titanic and The Sixth Sense have in common? What are the similarities of that movie?
Wait, hold on. Sixth Sense.
The one big similarity of those two movies, Titanic and The Sixth Sense.
Titanic. Sixth Sense, you had a guy, spoiler alert, who was dead. But the kid said, I see dead people.
That's
Titanic.
It. You just said it.
I see.
I see dead people.
That was dark.
Lord, forgive me for that.
Oh my God.
What kind of shoes do froggies wear?
Wait. It has something to do with hops, jumps.
Nope.
I don't know.
Open-toed sandal.
I took this exit. You kept going. I don't know.
What happened when? I already saw that one. What are we doing here? Oh, I scrolled up. I'm so good at
skipping.
I'm so good at fixing things. My motto is, if it's broke off stuff, that's okay. I'm bombing on these tonight.
No, I think you're doing all right.
Let me try a couple more.
All right.
I got a new pen that can write underwater. It can write other words too.
It can. I get it. Underwater. Okay.
Let's see. I went to the aquarium this weekend, but I didn't stay long. There's something fishy about that place. I think I've said that one in the past.
I've heard that in the past.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
But hey, classics are always good.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Why did the employee at the calendar company get fired? Because he took a day off. I was raised as an only child. It drove my sister nuts. All right, let's I'll just do one more here because these ain't the best ones in the world, but it's not oh man.
You have to.
That's it.
You know what you do? Fire your writer.
Fire my writer?
Just email whoever you got that from. Be like, you're fired.
Dear writer. Fuck you.
Let's say I'm so excited to have comedians at my party in December.
Oh yeah, and don't worry, I don't cuss like this when I'm in a professional setting.
Yes, he does.
I mean, I might say the D word or something stupid.
Actually, sometimes he starts talking backwards.
Ask me about that wedding.
And what he's just simply said was "Happy Wedding Day."
Yes.
Singers, hula dancers, and comedians. It's going to be epic. Wait. Can I be a hula dancer?
I wish I had some Hawaiian music here.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
But you got the reggae.
You're right, I do.
Wait, during our period off, you went to go see them live. Your guy, I know that was a while ago.
What, Fortunate Youth?
Yeah.
Best reggae band in the world.
Yeah.
Other than, Bob Marley, the legend.
Which I'm shocked because usually when I come up, you have that blaring.
Yeah. Well, I did today just because it's like, I don't know. I was putting everything together.
Yeah.
Especially if Tasty and Danger's here.
Right.
It's a lot different.
Yeah.
But
yeah, where are they? I mean, I know it's summertime and
Tasty is actually volunteering at a camp or like a summer camp.
Oh man.
Yeah, he does that. It's like he always says it's
have
like his moral recharge.
Do they have a landline? Because we could have totally pranked call there asking for him.
No, he said some kid named Jason who kept pulling people into the freaking water.
Oh, that
I was
sucks.
like, I don't know.
Did they find the people?
I don't think so.
Oh,
They found their drawers though.
Well, as long as they signed a disclosure saying if you disappear, we're not held liable, he's fine. Whoa.
Just to burn one down. So pass it around.
What?
You pass it around. Yes.
What would you do?
Don't let that ash hit the ground.
What would you do if I surprise you one day? Be like, hey, listen, we have a guest.
Dan Kelly.
And what?
Dan Kelly, Travis Bong.
Is that who they are?
Well, yeah, Dan Kelly's the lead singer.
Oh,
he's the lead singer of Fortunate Youth, but he's also a solo artist called Steely Dan.
Well, they don't usually tour, right?
They do, but like more West Coast and down Florida kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like they're big at the Sugar Shack, and that's in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just like I think it's just like a big venue bar kind of thing that's down somewhere in Florida. But like, yeah, Ben turned me on to them, and yeah, just like, and then we got to go to Maryland to see them, and it was great because we stood for like an hour in between the band before them, so that way we could be like, we didn't want to be right up front. We were like, I don't know,
you were a fan.
We were about three layers in. Oh yeah, absolutely. I was the first one when Dan Kelly walked out on stage. I was the first one to start the woo. It was cool, but no, it was a really good time.
You didn't get to meet him or nothing, right?
Yeah, I did. I got to only meet Travis Bong and what's the other kid's name? It's off the tip of my tongue.
Were you like crying and like,
No, I was cheesing though.
Oh my God.
I was just like, hey dude, what's up, bro?
Then you're like, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I was just like, you like what you do?
You're like, you like the weather?
Yeah. Yeah, but he was just like, because he was kind of out of it. Of course, he was freaking stoned out of his mind because, it was Fortunate Youth.
What if they were like, yeah, you want to come back and, you would fangirl even more?
I'm not on the clock.
But, oh, hell yeah. But I got them to I bought a record, vinyl record of theirs, and I got them to sign that. That's downstairs.
Nice.
Yeah. But I didn't get Dan's signature because he was the only one that didn't really come out to like talk to people. Because I mean, he's the he's Dan.
He's
Kelly.
The guy you were talking about when you're famous and you're in the band.
Yeah, but he's not a dick though. Yeah, he's a nice guy because we all wanted an encore after the band was done.
Yeah.
So as they were breaking the drums and everything else down, he grabbed his acoustic and he sat on the edge of the stage.
Yeah.
And we all walked up.
Did you like hump his leg while he was
no,
doing it?
No. I offered him a shoulder rub, but he's just like, nah, we're good, man. Just stay here and listen up.
Don't touch my shoulder.
Yeah, just
if
leave me
you get near me, you get in taste. Yeah. Nice. All right, good stuff. What did you listen to on the way to work?
And while I'm at work, on the way to work.
I guess it's more pressing than Steve probably in the morning too. Like,
so if I'm doing something, when I begin to do something, I'll listen to some reggae or some metal.
Right.
And then like the second half of what I'm doing, I'll listen to Preston and Steve, kind of like
a break.
Calms me down a little bit. Yeah, because I listen to shit like this too.
Yeah, I remember when I recorded that.
Yeah.
Yes, it was back in the 2010s.
It was our band called Toe Stubber. Oh, that was the best part.
All right.
That's upon a burning body. I got to meet them too in a pizza shop connected to Croc Rock. May have rest in, well, it used to, it got tore down.
In a pizza shop?
Yeah, there was a pizza shop attached to Croc Rock, Crocodile Rock in Allentown.
Okay.
Yeah, the pizza shop in there. Me and my boy Gary go in there to get some pizza, and then there they are sitting at the table. I was like, ah. I was like, dude, look. He's like, I know, dude. Just shut the fuck up and walk normal. I'm like, but.
Just walk past and just give the nothing.
Well, it did. We walked past.
What's up?
Yeah, that's what we did. That's what he did. He just walking by like, hey, dude. And I'm like, hey. And we walked by like, oh my God.
You're walking up. Hey, fellas. Big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.
See you later. You know, that wasn't scripted.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That was good stuff. Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Anyway. All right. So let's see. What do we have coming up? So, all right. You have, again, this weekend. Go ahead and go with that
tomorrow night.
time.
Go out to, you have to look on, type in your search bar, Crick Life Creations and Engine House. Or Engine House, I have it on there too. But yeah, tomorrow night, Engine House pre-party for the Crick Life Creations 3rd annual Summer Auto Show. Saturday, kicking it all off. Nice ass cars and trucks coming in. The dyno's going to be there. They're going to have, like bounce houses and shit, food trucks and stuff like that. It's going to be a fun day.
Now, is there a cover charge for the Engine House tomorrow?
No.
Okay. How about like tickets for the event?
$5 a person when you get there.
Ah.
Yep.
All right.
And yeah, live music kicks off at 4. Jacqueline Prater's going to start the day off with some serenation. Let her sing. I don't ever want to be one of those guys that puts up a freaking timer.
Just let them go.
What I've saw, like a lot of times, like they did that to us at the I won't say the name of the place, but a place in PA that we went to.
Yeah.
They had, and a lot of places do this. They put a big clock up where you can see it from where you're standing on stage.
Right.
And you have to, end your set when that hits the 0. Fuck all that. Like, what if you needed an extra breath or you were talking to the crowd a little bit? If you go over fucking 3 or 4 or 5 minutes,
right?
Who fucking cares? The stage is yours. Like,
Not to mention if they're singing and all of a sudden they get a big response and the crowd is begging for another song or two, like an encore.
Yeah. So basically every time in between sets, in between performers, I like to give at least 20 minutes.
Okay.
Like, like when Issa Rock comes on, I want to give them like, half hour, maybe 40 minutes because they got to set up drum sets and all that kind of shit like that.
Right.
But like the other people, like 15, 20 minutes I like to have, and that's my cushion. Like, okay, you went over 10 minutes. That's cool. But just so you guys know, we're going on in about, 5-10 minutes. It's not, I have enough spacing in between stuff where it'll be fine.
And what time does it start Saturday?
The show, everything, the day starts at 2 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Live,
and that's the same thing on Sunday.
Yeah. No, Sunday is 11 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's for like the award ceremony, it's still a truck show or the car show and everything.
Yeah.
So right. There. Andy's got, he's got stuff planned out too to make the day fun. So it's not just live music. It's got a lot of shit going on.
He should be like an event planner, setting all this stuff up. Yeah. Good deal.
And that's why I have no problem with doing any of this for free.
And then we have, following weekend, we have Friday. We have our regular karaoke at the Engine House, which is from 8 to 11.
Adult karaoke.
That's, adult. Yeah, like your regular, like 16 and over.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, the 24th, the day after, Friday is regular karaoke. Sunday, the 24th, we have what is called, they're calling the family edition.
First ever.
First ever family edition. So, kids of all ages can come. I mean, even if you are an adult, it doesn't mean that you can. It's just open for everybody. It's more family friendly.
I sing some kid songs.
So, so that starts at, I believe 4 p.m.
Oh, nice. They're getting a little early then.
Yeah, on Sunday. So, that's on the Engine House, and we'll share it, and be sure to check that out and come out, and it's always a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
The whole weekend's going to be fun. So, yeah, try and come out. If you want to come out to the fairgrounds, come on out. I'll be there all day. Come find me. If you want to chill, I could show you backstage, too, if anybody wants to see how it all works.
I'm on freaking nights.
I'm just glad it's a night show this year. We got some lights. I got the fog machine. I can't wait.
Hey,
we'll see. Who knows? I could be wrong. I like to be proven wrong, so we'll see what happens.
I do. It's crazy. All right. Well, on that note, I think we had a pretty good episode.
Yeah, that was a good comeback.
Now we need to, we will be more consistent now that summer's coming towards the end. And so probably next week sometime.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Hold on. What's this? Jaggy. All kids will be singing K-pop Demon Hunter.
What the hell kind of music you listening to, Jackie?
K-pop Demon Hunter? Is that
I'm a pop star, I'm a metal star.
Is that in reference to like Annabelle? Is that like
Annabelle.
demonic? I don't know. Wait, hold on. I think it's a real thing. Wait, K-pop, isn't that?
You have entered my home.
K-pop
I
Demon
lived
Hunters.
here 400 years ago.
Oh, it's some kind of animation. What do they call them? Animation?
Anime.
That's what I said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, on Netflix, Demon
Netflix.
Hunters. I don't know. That's watch it on Netflix. All right, I will.
And if you haven't yet, check out Happy Gilmore 2. That's a funny part.
I finally did. I know we said we were going.
No, it's cool. Yeah,
but I did, and I love how they referenced and would do flashbacks.
Yeah,
you know, like it still can't beat the original one. But, yeah, the grave over. And then you have Bob Barker's grave right there too. Oh, I love
it was good. It was a lot of tug on the heartstrings too.
Yeah,
kind of movie.
You have and Eminem was the guy.
Yeah, was that Jackass his son?
And then his kids beat him up. So, all right, everybody. Well, thank you again for tuning in, whether it was live or you're listening to the replay. Be sure to follow us on what's Jenna called all those social media outlets or whatever. Yeah, something. But again, thank you all. Everybody have a safe night, safe weekend. If you ain't doing anything, go check out the Crick Life
Creations,
and we'll see everybody next time. So for
hold on, keep it going for a second. I can't find the outro music.
Another day is gone. I don't know why it pops up in my mind. I have to look up the song Golden. Watch it on Netflix. The song Golden. I'm going to do that on my cruise home with my windows down. Are you good?
No, but I'll just use this one.
All right, sounds good. All right, everybody.
Love y'all.
Sketchy,
Bye-bye.
Genevieve, who's not here. I am Dougie. Everyone have a good night. See you next time.
Take me.